This week at Bungie. What we got here? This week at Bungie, we're prepared for Solstice 2021. It's almost time for a celebration. Earlier this week, Guardians pushed back against the endless night through relentless overrides and a venture to Sponge Vest Network. Kira was found and deleted. While larger threats to humanity remain, one can take a moment to breathe and rest easy knowing that the people of the last city are safer. In the wise words of Saint 14, it's time for celebration. Solstice of Heroes is the perfect moment for that. Here we are. I can't do full screen for some reason. Okay. The gear looks pretty freaking cool. From July 6th to August 3rd. The EAZ is also back. That's cool, I guess. I was hoping we got like a new thing, but the gear doesn't look too bad. Let me see. Let's go back here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm tired of the EAZ. I'm saying, like, you know what? Did you hold up? Did y'all see that? Yeah, I'm finna use that a lot. That swinging shit right there. Okay. All right. That's okay. I like how the Hunter cloak looked, and I'm seeing that there's a new shirt. For some reason, why does that look like it says ooh on it? Like, a big party in the tower isn't the only thing that's going on. Ava Levante returns, bringing new armor for hunters, Titan and Warlocks to earn. As you upgrade your sets, you'll once again be able to earn some magnificent white glows to adorn your armor with. If you have a taste for the elements, Everest will also offer universal ornament bundles for purchase, which will shine brightly with glow that reflect your equipped subclass. Okay. All right. I don't know. The class item for the Titan actually looks a lot better than the previous ones. But like, what's up with this thing with the hole in it all the time? I never understood that. For a full rundown of Solstice and everything coming, make sure to check out our seasonal event page on Bungie.net. I'm personally getting excited for a new fun shotgun that will be available during the event. Why I feel like this shotgun's gonna be doo-doo. I was like, bro, oh my god. Next week has been a big quite going on. A larger than usual mid-season Sandbox update, Vault of Glass, massive difficulty, and more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I want to see, goddammit. Fate Breakers. Raids fall squarely into the endgame space of Destiny, providing aspirational content for the fire teams of 6 to conquer. Once you climb the mountain and planted your flag, you may find yourself asking again, what's next? Well, I'm here today to let you know that you haven't submitted the mountain just yet. If you truly wish to call yourself a master Vault of Glass, you'll be challenged to earn that respect. Beginning Tuesday, July 6th. Oh shit, that's the day after my birthday. That's crazy. That's like a birthday gift. This shit better not be doo-doo, Bungie, okay? All right. Beginning Tuesday, July 6th, Vault of Glass Master Difficulty will be available to all motherfucking players. Let's do it. Okay. How do you enter? When signing next Tuesday, Vault of Glass will offer a Master Difficulty option to launch for you and your fire team. While there's no minimum power requirements to enter, enemies will be at 1350 power. So you will want to earn pinnacle power and raise your artifact levels before attempting a run. What can you earn? First up, hold up. If enemies are 1350, that means if you're 1341, enemies won't be red bars to you. So if you got up to 1341, you should be fine. If you're someone like Sunni, you shall die, and you could be 1360, you probably still gonna die because you're probably gonna run into a wall. But anyway, what can you earn? Massive Vault of Glass unlocks the final triumph required for the Fatebreaker race seal and title. Once completed, players may equip their in-game title and purchase the Bungie reward pin if they so desire. Okay, this is pretty neat because I was getting sick of like the whole freaking artifact power not meaning anything. So this being 1350, now artifact power kind of means something because even in GMs, you're tied down to 1335. So we'll see how this plays out. Second, Master Vault of Glass will introduce time lost weapons to Destiny 2. Time lost weapons can be comparable to adept weaponry from Grandmaster Nightfalls or Flawless Trial packages, but offer an additional perk in column 3 and 4 for slightly more customization. Okay, hopefully they put something in this TWAB that I can see. Complete Vault of Glass challenges on a massive difficulty of the activity, and you'll be rewarded. Each week will feature a specific time lost weapon for you to hunt, rotating alongside the available challenge. Once you earn a time lost weapon, you may also purchase additional rolls from the chest at the end of the raid on master difficulty using Spoils of Conquest. Yo, Templar, man, farm your spoils. Remember, you can go over to each of your characters, farm the Templar, make sure you have 240, and then let that shit go to your postmaster, man. All right. I remember you can put them in the vault, then you could have one at each character, and then have 240 on you. So that means, like, you know, Monday or Sunday, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of all the glass. Note that these will be a higher price than normal versions of the weapons, which is why I'm saying you should farm spoils at Templar. Please note, weekly reward lockouts are shared between both normal and master difficulties of Vault of Glass. That means encounters, challenges, and hidden chests will only award gear the first time you complete them in either activity each week. They must be completed at master difficulty first to earn time lost weapons and stats focused armor. Lastly, armor from the master difficulty of the Vault of Glass will focus on specific stats rotating weekly. If you've been hunting a prime zealot with a high spike and intellect stat, master difficulty will give you a greater chance for the distribution you're looking for. Okay. Get ready for a fight. This won't be a walk in the park if you haven't dipped in your toes into Destiny 2 endgame before. Enemies will be tougher. They'll be looking to put you down with more aggression. A few more champions will be appearing to defend the vault. More modifiers will be active, forcing you to think on your feet and come prepared. If you're looking to increase your power, make sure to complete your weekly milestones for pinnacle rewards. One way to do that is an Iron Banner, which is active right now, so make sure to complete those bounties for additional pinnacle rewards as you prepare for the raid. Atheon will be seeing you next week. Good luck to all the fire teams that they attempt their first master difficulty raid. This is very interesting because they said here about the weapon having two more, basically having 3 and 4 columns. So an additional perk in column 3 and 4. So that means, perfect example, you know how like when you do a Nightfall or the depth, like you do a GM and you get a depth weapon and it has Bottomless Grief on there. I'm guessing the 3rd and the 4th column. Now you get to choose between 2 different perks. That's pretty neat actually. But I hope there's more. Shifting Sands, mid-season Sandbox update. Over the last few seasons, we've seen some pretty big changes to the Destiny 2 Sandbox. Aggressive hand cannons jumped into the spotlight of PvP. Rocket launchers became an option for PvE content. Deadman Cells started whistling in the wind and much more. Over the last few months, the team has been working to prepare a mid-season Sandbox pass, much larger than the ones we shipped in the past. To give you all the details, weapon feature lead Chris Proctor has once again agreed to lend some time on the tour. My boy Chris. What's up, Chris? I said, like, hey all, Chris here. I first like to set some expectations. Normally, we wouldn't want to make large changes in mid-season patch, but with a handful of weapons sucking all the air out of the room, whoa, why are they sucking air out of the room? Who farted? Does that shit stink? What's going on? Should I wear a face mask? This is crazy. We decided to bring some changes originally planned for season 15 into next week's update. We'll follow this up with a big set of changes in season 15. Okay. Moving these changes up to season of Splice also gives us the option of doing some reactive tuning in season 15 mid-season patch. All in all, we'll continue to make changes outside of seasonal updates when we can, but they won't typically be this large or numerous. So without further ado, the big ticket item for PvP are no surprise shotguns, 120 RPM aggressive hand cannons, and Deadman Cells. Combined, these dominate all forms of PvP, particularly trials. We also began large amounts of feedback about special weapon usage in the Crucible. You mean grenade launchers? No, I'm saying, like, sure. And this would be a first step towards addressing these player concerns. Okay, we can't forget about sleeper stimulants. God, oh, yo, did he just say that? Yo, thank you, man. Like, you've been wilding this shit. All right, appreciate it. All right, we back. Like, that's crazy. All right, thanks, man. Motherfuckers forgot about sleeper, goddammit. Intended special weapon roles in PvP. Most special weapons should have one situation where they're a dominant choice. If caught outside of this, you should be at a disadvantage. Moving towards these roles is a work in progress. Some weapons are not where we want them to be, and we made some changes in Season of the Splicer that we expect to need more adjustment later on. Note that special ammo abundance in PvP distort these roles, allowing play that wouldn't be possible otherwise, and it's something we're looking to address. Here are the roles we intend each special weapon to fill. Snipers, engaging at long range with aim and skill when not already under fire. Shotguns, engaging at point blank range, using skill at movement or position to get close enough to get a 1 or 2 hit elimination. Fusion rifles, engaging at mid range but with careful positioning and pre-charging around cover required for success. Trace rifle, strong at close to mid range at the cost of not being a 1-hit elimination, making it possible to be outplayed by skillful primary users. Grenade launchers, useful for weakening an opponent, getting damage around corners with bounces, or getting a 1-hit elimination with a direct impact, at the cost of projectile travel time and being in a bad place if you miss your shot with a single round magazine. All right, let's talk about some weapons. Shotguns are very dominant PvP by any measure and don't allow much counterplay with primary weapons, particularly close range primaries like sidearms and SMGs. We see frequent player feedback about their prevalence in PvP and how they make it difficult to use various weapons archetypes that otherwise feel good against players with shotguns. We want them to excel in a narrower niche than they do currently. So this change aims to retain the reliable 1-hit elimination, but at closer range and push them to be a slightly rangier than currently at getting 2-hit eliminations. As what I intend for all special weapons, if a player is caught out of position with a shotgun, this should be at a clear disadvantage. With the ability to quickly follow up rising in importance, we expect faster firing shotguns to eat into aggressive shotgun dominance and other special weapons to be more viable. Increase aggressive frame shotgun cone angle from 4.0 to 4.25, reduce shotgun damage fall off minimum by 2 meters, increase shotgun damage fall off max by 2 meters. Note, slug shotguns are unaffected by this change. So Chaperone is just chilling there. That's crazy. Aggressive 120 RPM hand cannons were adjusted in Season of the Splicer, but this didn't make enough of a difference. We believe that they're still too rangy and benefit way too much from a small damage buff. 2-tapping. It's tricky because they're now not much different from the pre-Beyond Light form. They already had better range and a 2-tap with Rampage, but people have latched on to their ease of 2 and 2-tapping potential since the buff in Beyond Light and new 120 season and Season of the Chosen encouraged people to try them out. With this change, we expect other primaries to become viable with previously 120s ate their lunch, including adaptive hand cannons, pulse rifles, scout rifles, auto rifles, while allowing 120s to keep advantage of hard-hitting peak shooting at range. Reduce precision damage multiplier from 1.8 to 1.6, preventing a 10% damage bonus from allowing 2-tapping in PvP. Reduce aim assist minimum fall-off distance by 1 to 2 meters depending on the range stat. Reduce damage minimum fall off distance by 1 meters. This reduces their damage fall off advantage over other hand cannons to 1 meter. As usual, this is 1 meter before the zoom scalar. We also have a few changes to perks. Drop mag can no longer roll on new drops of weapons. Will have functionally changed later. Oh wow. There's a change coming next season that requires adjusting some perks with similar functionality. More on that later. Pulse monitor. Fix an issue where the handling bonus was no longer applying. Rewind rounds. Fix an issue where the perk will not trigger if the last shot in the magazine missed or if the player reloaded another weapon before firing the last shot. Reservoir burst. We've seen the complaints that the detonation on kills doesn't feel that reliable and impactful, so this has been updated with the same consistency and speed fix as Dragonfly. 2 exotics that would get some tunings. Deadman Tells is dominant on mouse and keyboard, receives frequent critical feedback from players in the Crucible, and is shrunk but not worryingly so on controller. We're keeping the fast fire and hip, which we believe is a key to feel of the weapon, but with this change, it will no longer have ADS levels of damage fall off while hip firing, so will be subject to fall off much closer. It will also require better aim to land hits while hip firing. We're deliberately only lightly touching ease of use in this change with the goal of not making it harder to use on controller. Remove hipfire damage fall off scalar was 1.8x to match zoom. Aim assist cone angle hip scalar reduced from 1.5 to 1.2. Sleeper stimulant. Here we go. Sleeper didn't receive any custom tuning when we updated linear fusion rifles, but because it has much higher body damage than other linear fusion rifles, it didn't benefit as much as intended from the global buff to precision damage scalar. Sleeper will now be the clear winner for single shot linear fusion rifle damage, edge out other linear fusion rifles for burst damage, and largely match others for total damage for reserves. Also note that Sleeper's penalty for hitting the body rather than the head is much lower, giving it an edge in real world damage. Fixed an issue where Sleeper Stillman was benefiting less than other linear fusion rifles from Season of the Splicer precision damage buff. Total buff is now 16.5 compared to the 15% buff other linear fusion rifles receive. Okay. All right, here we go. The near future. We have more changes than usual for a season coming in season 15. Some as follow-up to the above, and others that were too large for mid-season. Here's a preview of some of the changes. Of course, also expect a new batch of weapons and perks. Fusion rifles. We've been wanting to tackle sub-family differentiation for a while, so we're planning on a large rework of fusion rifles, changes to fusion rifle perks, mods, and custom tuning to the most exotic fusion rifles. Is Vex Mythoclast a fusion rifle? Let's say yes. Breach grenade launchers. With the above shotgun changes, we expect other special weapons to increase in usage, and believe that grenade launchers have the potential to become more frustrating to play against as they become even slightly more common. So we're planning a small change that specifically touches priming and cleaning up targets. Scout rifles and hand cannons in PvE. Players have wanted these weapons to be a bit more efficient in PvE for some time. We found that minor enemies and high-end content take too many shots to kill with these weapons. Machine guns in PvE. Through playtesting and player feedback, we found that they're not doing their intended job well enough, so we're planning a noticeable change for Season 15. Special ammo economy, particularly in PvP. While the above changes to shotgun should help tone down aggressive frames in a bit, we got a couple small changes planned that should reduce the amount of special ammo flowing around to a degree, and have further changes of mind in case they're needed. Anarchy has done way too much well for too many years without even counting the boosts it's gotten this season, which is due to the sweet grenade launcher artifact mod. So we're making changes that make it great at a couple roles rather than just being a jack of all grenade launchers. Okay, we'll see what they're going to do to that. Exotic primaries. We want to give players more reason to use exotic primaries and high-end PvE content. But there's no way we're going to use it because most legendary weapons in the heavy ammo slot fucking suck dick. I'm sorry to be the guy to say this, right? And even most exotic heavy that we have lack ammo unless they're a sword or an anarchy. So I don't know what you're gonna do to primaries, but if exotic primaries are doing as much damage as a special, maybe, because them themselves the only one that we're probably going to use. I would love to see some kind of, like, I know they put machine guns in PvE. I would love to see some other buffs in other places, because right now in end game, I'm probably not going to use it that much. Just saying. Exotic primary, doo-doo. Also, if you're watching this, it's literally exotic primaries. That means primary ammo. So, like, if you're thinking it's Zanagi, which is special ammo, if you're thinking Bastion, which is special ammo or anything like that, it is not that. Exotic primaries, okay? And the more distant future, we'll keep a close eye on special weapons and we'll make adjustment once we see how they perform in the wild. Particularly fusion rifles and grenade launchers. We have an idea what they may need more adjustments as these changes shake out, but we'll wait to discuss them as our plans solidify. We also keep a close eye on feedback on exotic weapons and which weapons are under or overperforming. We have some tweaks planned next week in season 15 and beyond, which should shake things up. Note that we specifically look at Catalyst as a way to buff underused exotic. For example, this is why we made Catalyst for Trinity Go and Deathbringer. So expect similar reasoning moving forward. Nice, nice. At the risk of being vague, we also have a long-term plan to address the issue of exotic orb generation and kill trackers without making a catalyst for every exotic in the game. Okay, exotics should make orbs, like, regardless. And there you have it. As Chris mentioned, this is a bit of a meaty mid-season update. While the patch note list isn't the longest you've seen, the impact of these changes is expected to be higher than the usual mid-season patch. Don't expect changes of this scale in the middle of every season, but the team worked hard to get these together and out the door. Trying some of these changes out in playtest has been fun, and we're expecting a bit of a shakeup to the meta. At least in terms of shotgun usage, some shotguns will still be fairly lethal. You mean like Phil Winter that has shot package? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, but will require closer range for those sweet one-hit eliminations. As always, we'll be watching your feedback as these changes go live and planning changes as necessary. Another patch note preview. Along the Sandbox update, we have a slew of bug fixes going out with Destiny 2 update 3.2.1. Here's a quick list of some of our high priority changes to expect next Tuesday when the patch hits your hard drive. Sponge Sticks fixed an issue where the cold shrouded platform over the boss will fail to have collision in certain circumstances. Tartarus fixed an issue where cold shrouded platform will fail to have collision in certain circumstances. Fixed an issue with defeating the boss before the second immunity phase will block mission completion. Strikes Inverted Spire fixed an issue where players who died in the drill area could have their ghost appear far back in the strike. The ghost now appears at a set safe location in the drill area. Momentum Control, decrease trace rifle damage and control. Dev note, while we know trace rifles are too hot, we're also aware that some players are greatly enjoying laser tag and momentum right now. Prometheus Lens RIP. That was the only place you were good besides the VOG thing, and they nerfed you there, now they're nerfing you here, bud. With that in mind, we're starting out with a small change to see how that feels. Oh, yikes. Gameplay. Fix an issue in which slow duration from Withering Blade did not increase with Whisper Endurance Fragment equipped. Fix an issue in which Storm Cold and Warlocks were unable to use Ionic Blink while slowed by stasis. Fix an issue in which Diamond Lance could be generated by throwing a Glacier Grenade into a pile of Celestial projectiles. Fix a few bugs in which abilities were now probably costing Sentinel shield energy when guarding. Celestial Fire, Withering Blade, Shiver Strike, Glacial Quake, Silence and Squall. Okay. Prep to patch. Of all the patch notes are almost ready to be installed, just a few days stand between us and Destiny 2 update 3.2.1. Play support has full details on when to expect the bits to be sent through the magic, that is the internet, to your hard drive. This is their report. Update 3.2.1. Yo, all these fucking points, bro. Just get the fucking point across. Know what I'm saying? On Tuesday, July 6th, Destiny 2 undergo maintenance and preparation of Destiny 2 update. I'm not saying that number. Below is a timeline of events known sometimes may be subject to change during this maintenance period. 9 a.m. Pacific, maintenance begins. 9:45, players will be removed. 10 a.m. update will be available across all platforms, and players will be able to log back into Destiny 2. 11 a.m. Destiny 2 maintenance is expected to conclude. Below are some issues that will be resolved with the update. A complete list will be shared when the update goes live. Resolve the issue causing players on PlayStation console to receive persistent Beagle errors. Assassin Cowl no longer clips through majority of Hunter cloaks. Man, y'all fixed this like 50 times, and it still clips through most of the damn cloaks. But we'll see. Gunsmith weapons will no longer be missing masterwork. Yo, thank you. Now I'm saying, like, it should have never been like that in the first place. Like, yo, what's up with y'all? Like, what's going on over there? All right? Make sure this shit don't happen no more. All right? Thank you, man. That's wild. Anywho. Armor with glows will probably display their glows when transmog over another armor set that also has glows. Bungie Store beta delay. And last week, we announced that the new Bungie Store will be rolling out beginning on July 1st. However, this launch has been delayed until later in the month. We'll provide updates on the new beta launch update when it becomes available. Solstice for Heroes begins on July 6th at the weekly reset and will run into August 3rd. For event information and list of known issues, players can view our updated Solstice of Heroes guide here. Known issues. While we continue investigating various known issues, here's the list of the latest issues that were reported to us in our help forum. Players who die at the same time as they defeat the boss and the sponge sticks will respawn outside the boss arena, being able to claim the rewards. The inside rover hunter vest has a slight texture overlap. Emblems appear off center when inspecting players while using ultra wide monitor. Crucible weekly challenges may occasionally not gain progress from completed matches. For a full list, you can review our known issue article. Here we go. Last weekend was pretty hot in Seattle. Many of us huddled in front of fans, portable air conditioning units, or bowl of ice. A few folks ended up heading to movie theaters wearing masks, of course, watching films and cooling off in the process. While I may not have gone to a theater, I did watch some fun community created content. Here's some that stuck out. Hey, Riot. Ashes on fire. Yo, this is clean, man. This is pretty freaking clean. All right, movie of the week. It was Grandmaster Glassway. Mount Top versus Grandmaster Nightfall. Nice. Cheers to our winners this week. If you'd like to submit your movie to be featured, make sure it's tagged with the movie of the week in the title and submit it to our community creation portal. Nice. So Riot and Sneaky won this week. Artist of the week. I wear a suit. Okay. Saint wearing a suit for Osiris. Okay. Macarons, Little Light Cafe. This is all pretty neat. Made a small animation because that's pretty freaking dope. All right. Surfing Destiny 2 art, Destiny art hashtag is always a blast. If you'd like to see our feature here someday, make sure to include those tags when posting your piece. Early this week, it was remarkably warm in our neck of the woods. Felt a bit like Mercury outside. I was swearing harder than I normally do in PvP. Stop blinding us, DMG. All right. Thankfully, coastal winds made their way to the city of Seattle just in the nick of time. Plan to spend some time in Iron Band this weekend. Hopefully the temps stay a bit cooler so I can focus on getting my pinnacle bounties done and prep for my massive VOG run. Good luck out there, DMG. Well, there you go. That was a twab. Wasn't bad. It was pretty smooth. A lot of things coming in. A huge overhaul, right? So that should be neat. Can't wait to see some of the stuff go live. Alrighty, I'll see you guys on the next video. My name is Ekuegan, and I am out. Yo, my man. Hold on. Yo, you like this content and stuff? Yo, hit the subscribe button. Know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing over there? You forgot, didn't you? Yeah, yo, hit that. Yo, you watching this video right now? That's crazy. That's fucking wow. I'll see you in the next video, though. Make sure you hit the subscribe and share this with your friends, man. Let's do it. Fuck you, meat. Pork and beans.